First of all, what is your name?
My name's Dion Wortley Ford.
Thank you. And would you be able to name some of your favourite hip hop artists for me, like male and female?
Okay. I think the people that I like at the moment, male would be, does it have to be just hip hop or could it be R&B as well?
Stick to hip hop.
I like Rick Ross.
Oh.
Gucci Mane. They're the only two. I'm not really a fan of Jay-Z. Too commercial now.
Yeah. What about female artists?
Female artists. It's mostly R&B though, to be honest. Am I allowed to include those?
Yeah.
Like Faith Evans, Jill Scott. Who else do I like? It's probably more old school, like Mary J. Blige, but the old school type of music.
Okay. I noticed you mentioned Gucci Mane earlier. What makes you like him?
It's not necessarily what he says, his lyrics. It's probably his beats, and that's the same with Rick Ross as well. Kind of like their beats, their Dirty South beats.
Okay.
But Rick Ross kind of has a mixture. But yeah, it's the beats that I like.
Okay. And like female artists, why do you like them?
Their voices, their vocals. They got really good vocals. I'm not really keen on the new ones, the new hip hop artists out at the moment. The female ones, like I can't stand Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you like Nicki Minaj?
Well, I don't like when she becomes possessed. She starts rapping and then she comes out with these funny sounds, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
Okay.
So I'm not a fan of her at all.
Okay. Going back to like your favourite artist,
Right.
do you feel their styles influence the way you dress?
They don't influence the way I dress, but they do influence the way I drive.
Okay.
Because I tend to listen to music when I'm in the car, so, and it depends on what time in the day in terms of what music I actually listen to. So, say for example, in the evening, I might listen to a bit of Rick Ross. I might drive a little faster, more aggressive, overtaking, undertaking, cutting up.
Yeah.
And if it's like vocalists such as Faith Evans or something like that, which is what I was listening to in my car today, I just be more mellow.
Okay.
But it can, I suppose, if I took the music, the hip hop music thing literally, then it possibly could change the way I dress, but it doesn't really have that much influence.
Okay then. What else? How does it make you feel when you hear about artists' lives in like when they're involved in scandals like shootings, like getting involved in drugs, or like the most recent like Rihanna and Chris Brown situation? Does that affect how you listen to music? Like, does it make you not want to listen to music, or make you want to listen to it more?
Well, it's all media and hype, isn't it? So, the situation with Chris Brown and Rihanna, when that situation all blew up, I didn't want to listen to Chris Brown at all. So it kind of put a negative stance on the actual music. So I didn't listen to Chris Brown at all for a while. But now he's like come back pretty hard and his music's pretty good. But you still don't really want to go out and buy his music because of the image that he portrays. And like Rihanna, even though she was the so-called victim, she's got some songs out now that are a bit promiscuous. That SOS song, I don't know if you've heard of that. Disgusting woman. So I'm not too keen on her and the image that she's trying to portray. So I think it just depends on. Yeah, I'm not too keen on what the messages that they're sending out. So.
Okay. How do you feel about sexy music videos in the hip hop industry?
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I think it having, especially women being exposed on most of the music videos, I find it quite demoralising, demotivating, and kind of disrespectful towards women, especially women that have a lot of respect for themselves. I mean, I'm not putting down the women that choose to be on their videos. That's their jobs, but it's kind of derogatory. I think.
Okay. How do you feel that like some people's opinions on that matter is that that it is empowering to the women, that the fact
What?
that the artist is making money just for the pure fact that she's so good looking that's why people are watching the video.
Well, sex sells, doesn't it? So I don't think it's something that can be respected. But if there's a way of you making money, then you can't really knock someone's hustle if you Jay-Z, if that makes any sense. But I don't like the fact that women go on music videos and feel like they have to take off their clothes to make cash. I think there's other ways that they can portray a decent image having their clothes on as well. So, and also I think in the long run it makes normal, ordinary women very insecure about themselves and their appearance, because obviously they ooze perfection on the television, and most people or most females aren't like that in real life. So you find someone that's got the most amazing body on the telly, but they've been airbrushed and they've had all sorts of modifications done to themselves, and probably they got the funds to do that, but not the ordinary person on the street. So I think it brings a lot of insecurities for women.
I think. Right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.